So we are on a old cable car. It's an old mining cable car, and it still runs for some reason. Don't know why, but they're letting us get on it.
So gonna die. So this is how it ends.
In a hot metal box.
In relation to the map, I think we're around here somewhere. I really have no idea where we are.
Welcome back, folks. Jumping right back into it. Last time you saw us, we were flying! And it was goddamn magical. Once we were done with Dreamland, it was time for our next top priority.
The alcohol is here.
Sweet.
That's our campground. That's our street we're on towards the campground this afternoon. And the blue shirts here. Look at the t-shirt.
We explored the caves, and then to match our sunrise morning, we had a sunset evening and got ready for the long drive the next day.
Where are we?
We're in Cappadocia in Turkey. We are about to watch sunset from this gorgeous viewpoint over the city. And as you can see, there's all the tiny little caves.
So it's Jesse Road, there's two camels back there, we've got our wine, the mosque is going, and yeah, it's pretty good. Our next destination was Georgia. But it was 12 hours away. Let's see what the drivers have to think of this leg.
Istanbul was pretty intense. This is very unintense.
Like from the mouth of Shakespeare himself. So yeah, it was a long drive, but the folks we met were super friendly. The views were super gorgeous. And before we knew it, we were absolutely lost in the mountains in Trabzon. So I guess it was super successful.
Oh hey, what's occurring?
We are in Turkey still. We've just found a little place to camp up. Fairly high up, I think. It's pretty cold up here, and we've been driving up for a long time.
Tents and shit.
We'll see you in the morning if you live.
Right, now sleeping in the car, go!
Oh, it's just lovely.
This is it. He's in full driving position.
Yeah, I never have to leave the car. This is just 30 days.
He also has a colostomy bag.
After wandering through the mountains, we made it to Trabzon. Picked up two new hitchhikers, then hit the road on the coastal route to Georgia. We had a little run-in with the Popo.
Oh, you want a photo with? Okay. Yeah.
Which basically involved selfies and the police signing our cards.
I was taking a nap and I got woken up to be told that, hey, we have to take a selfie with the police. It's pretty random.
We just crossed the border into Georgia.
They were pretty nice, looking for Syrian refugees in my car. So he opened the boot and he was like, is there any people under any bags? And I was like, what? Yeah. He just went, Syria, Syria, Syria. I was like, no.
And we just exchanged some lira into lari so we can buy some insurance for our cars.
We headed for a big patch of green on the map and found a gorgeous spot by the sea.
So, hey doggy. Hello. Hey, I'm trying to do a video update. Off you go. We've entered Georgia today. It was awesome to get to a new country. I changed all our Turkish lira to Georgian lari, and then we've ended up at this absolutely stunning beach spot for the end of the sunset, and hopefully have a pretty good night here. And yay Georgia. And beer comes in 2.5 litre bottles. And welcome to day 18 everyone. Today's specials involve trying to find a port that we can ship out of. We know vaguely it's in that city over there, but that's kind of all we've got going so far, so we need to find some Wi-Fi as no one has data. Once that's booked or figured out, we're heading to the old mining city of Chiatura, which is going to be nuts. This morning we just kind of hung out with some cows and some dogs and had a nice one. That is today in a nutshell. See you on day 19.
Oh, hey.
So we're still working out shipping. And we're not sure if it's gonna work or not. Really want to, because I really want to go on a boat across the Black Sea. We were hanging out by Batumi because we heard you could get cheap ferry tickets to Ukraine. By which I mean, we found a Facebook comment saying maybe it could happen, and that was good enough for us.
All drivers jumping in the Clio, Captain Joey driving. Like to stress, we still don't actually know what we're doing. We're going to figure that out when we get there.
1 hour later.
We just have to be back here on the 22nd to buy all the tickets.
They were really in. They were like, you have to be in that office 2 days before with cash in hand. The price is $95 per person.
Is that all included?
You have to. Yeah, they made a big point. All taxes included. Wait till you're on the boat. I don't know if it's going to work.
So we get our own cabin.
They said there's food and there's showers and there's toilets.
Less than I thought it was originally. Life's good.
Yeah,
Fucking right.
we thought it was euros to begin with, but I know that to be US dollars.
And that's the end of the road. Where are we?
Me? We're here.
America.
In relation to the map, I think we're around here somewhere. I really have no idea where we are. We're in somewhere.
Then we came across this badass monastery on top of a rock pillar, just sticking out of the tree line. Now that's a pretty badass camping spot.
Oh, I still can't get over that. That's ridiculous.
One down here, maybe 2 down.
I have no idea about it. I don't know any of the information, but that's kind of even more awesome. There are 2 bugs on our kitchen table having sex.
Oh, there you go.
And we're trying to figure out if we can all fit here.
We could even move all those rocks and reset all that over there.
For a change, we actually had a campsite sorted with plenty of daylight to spare. So we went to the nearest town to find some food.
So we rocked up in this old Soviet mining town. Everything is super old. And we asked a local guy where to go and eat, and he led us on this kind of wild goose chase-ish path all across town, across the river. And then no, just come with us. And everyone just gets up and walks through. And we walk into this room, which is like a wedding reception hall, which isn't finished yet, but they're letting us all dine inside. And we're just being fed amazing Georgian food.
By the tail. Turn.
So it's gonna leak.
Like liquid.
Yeah.
So you just bend it a little bit, then you bite a hole in it, you drink the liquid
Oh, this sounds
as
cool.
careful as you can, and then you can eat it. You don't eat the tail if you don't want to be a dickhead.
Obviously, the drivers couldn't drink, and our new hosts had a solution for this too.
There's lots of really cheap, really good wine, and in order for the drivers to drink it, we need to move our cars now.
I think we're being led to a hostel, which is about €6 a night, where we each individually get a private room.
Oh no, did you? That was a miscommunication.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, no, we're all in one room.
God damn it. Oh, wow. This is like military, like.
Having done the sensible thing, it was time not to be sensible.
How much food have we just had?
Fuck ton. We've had at least 12 pitchers of wine. Like liters of wine.
It was 192.50 and I calculated it was 200 just to make it easier.
€3.50 per person.
Oh, I love this country.
Yeah.
So pretty much all the holidays I've done before have been planned, like to quite an extent as far as everything we're doing. When I spoke to Max, he was saying that when you go to these countries, which usually in England we're told are quite dodgy, as long as you're just friendly to everyone, they usually treat you really well. Today we've got to Georgia. I said hello to a completely random bloke on the side of the street, and somehow we've ended up, it's basically where people get married, had a massive dinner with loads of wine. It's been fun.
and bring on the hangovers! But do you know what's great for curing a hangover? Squeezing into a metal coffin built back in the Soviet era and using it to scale a cliff. All right!
We're about to get on this ex-mining cable car that looks like it's gonna fall apart.
Delete my internet history. So I'm gonna die.
I'm just waiting for.
So this is how it ends.
In a hot metal box.
Plummeted.
Man, that cable looks rusty as fuck.
Joel, what are we doing?
So we are on a old cable car. It's an old mining cable car, and it still runs for some reason. Don't know why, but they're letting us get on it. But the view is bitchin'.
Holy fuck, you can't fall all the way down there. That's kind of fast, you know? Frighteningly awesome.
Frighteningly awesome, yeah. There's just an old, like ex-Soviet, old school pump machine. It's just bringing everybody up. It looks pretty rusty. But it works.
Wow, that was slightly terrifying.
Just unexpected bump.
Trust you had a smooth and pleasant ride. Oh!
Yeah, it was fine, and then the
Bam! And then just bam! And it's like, okay, I guess we're here.
Wow, yeah, look, just bucket loads of trains for shipping stuff
Yeah.
out.
But I mean, I look at this and I feel like this should be some poppin' town in Europe, you know?
Yeah.
Like I can see already all the hipster cafes that would be lined up on the water, and like, it's just nothing. It's great.
Yeah, it's amazing.
As we set off for the capital Tbilisi, fate had decided it was finally time for us to receive our first official police fine. Now I know what you're thinking, ex-Soviet country, traffic stop, this has got to be pretty sketchy. But no!
What happened?
So, it was fine. We just got a fine. Yeah, it's he didn't see that
Chris was wearing
he
his
had the
seatbelt
seatbelt
under
like
there.
this.
Yeah.
So he was like, you weren't wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah, I was shitting myself. I was
Yeah.
just like, oh.
So,
But look how legit.
This is the fine. You have to go to a bank and pay it.
Ah,
This
it's
is the-
surprisingly
the-
nice.
Yeah.
Legit. They
And
have
it's
body
only
cams on
40 Lowry.
40 Larry.
So anti-corruption. It's amazing.
Well, that's a very weird but good experience.
Yeah, it was. They were super friendly, and he spoke really good English.
And before long, we reached the capital.
This is cool.
How was that, Theo?
Well, you know I'm very protective of my car, but Theo did pretty well in the city. He was assertive, but safe. top marks.
Oh, we are in Tbilisi. We're looking for a hostel that's going to be big enough to fit all of us.
Everywhere we've gone to so far has been completely full or had maybe 5 beds spare.
Big enough to fit all of us, can fit all the cars. Hopefully we'll find someone.
It was good.
Thanks always for watching, everybody. We had a blast making this and looking back at all the amazing memories. Make sure to like, comment, do a little dance, slap yourself in the face, whatever you feel like doing. And we will see you hopefully in about 2 weeks. My van's been getting a lot of squeaks, and I've noticed your van's having a lot of squeaks. I'm guessing both of us probably need to replace brakes. When we were going through that tunnel yesterday, it was like a horror film.